Leonardo, you cannot answer if your notebook is closed. I know I'm beautiful, but please take out your notebook and look in there. Welcome back to another day in the classroom where we are continuing the topic health and nutrition. So today we're going to be looking at the nutrients found in food and the functions of said nutrients. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, share, and leave a comment. Stick around. And now we're looking at the Caribbean food groups, and we have 6 of them. We have staples, vegetables, fats and oils, legumes, food from animals, and fruits. We just wrote to make sure we all understood. What did we say are some of the nutrients that are found in food? What are the nutrients that are found in food? Ricardo, it's time to look in your notebook and not on my beautiful face. So we have protein, minerals, fats, vitamins, water, fiber. Very good. What did we say again are some of the reasons why we eat food? I reasons why we eat food. To provide our bodies with energy, for good health, for growth, and for what's the next one? For repair. Very good. What are some of the examples of Caribbean food groups? So we hold on, we're going too fast. So we have staples, vegetables, legumes, fats and oils, food from animals, and fruits. Very good. Now we looked at two of the nutrients, and the first one that we looked at for today is carbohydrates. What are the two categories or types of carbohydrates? Sugars and starches. So if we don't see sugars, what do we see? Another name for sugar is simple sugar. Another name for starch is complex carbohydrates. Give an example of food that contains sugars or simple carbohydrates. Jam, sweets, honey. Alright, very good. Give an example of a food that contains starches. Rice. Who said chicken? Vegetables. Bread. Pasta. Yam. Banana. Potato, dasheen, all of those. Very good. Give one function of carbohydrates in the body. One function of carbohydrates in the body. What's one thing that carbohydrate does in the body when we eat it? Pardon? I'm hearing the word. Energy. So carbohydrate gives us energy that we need for working our muscles. Small amounts of carbohydrates are stored as what in the blood? Starts with G. Glucose. Very good. Large amounts of carbohydrates is stored as what in the liver and muscles? Starts with G again. Large amounts of carbohydrates are stored as dash in the liver and muscles. What's it? Starts with G. So pronounce it now. Try pronounce it and I'll say if it's correct or not. Huh? I'm not hearing you. Mark is spelling it, you know, but Mark refused to try to pronounce it. Glycogen. It's called what? Hello, it's called what? Glycogen. Correct. And we also looked at fats. There are two types of fat. Fat is broken down into two categories. What are they? What are the two types of fats? Leonardo, you cannot answer if your notebook is closed. I know I'm beautiful, but please take out your notebook and look in there. What did you say, Matthew? We have two types of fat. Our fat is broken down into two categories. What are they? Give me the phone. Give it to me. Thank you. What are the two types of fat? Or two categories of fat? Starts with S. What's the word? Come on, let's try. Saturated fats, and what's the next one? Unsaturated fats. Very good. Where can we find saturated fats? Food from who? Animals. Very good. Hey, Mark, a clap today. That topic here, a Mark strong point. Mark, that topic here, a strong point. Yeah, them can't beat you, Mark. You're locked right here, so yeah, you. Where can we find some examples of saturated fats? In what type of foods? Give examples of foods that contain saturated fats. Milk, cheese, meat, where else? Cream. Give examples of where we can find unsaturated fats. Fish. Where else?
Beef.
Beef. Me never give you beef.
Nuts.
Okay. No, I thought he said beef. That's why I thought I didn't give beef. Alright, so very good. Give one function of fat in the diets. In our diets. One function of fat in our diets. Fat gives us what? Energy. Right? So we also get fat, energy from fat. But fat is not really a strong source of energy, but it does give us energy. Alright? Fat also keeps us what? Keeps our vital organs what? Starts with W. Somebody saying it. Warm. Alright? So very good. Have we written anything that we don't understand? Huh? Alright. So that's it for the explanation of the notes. Now we're going to go through the test papers. Alright, yes you may. So now we're going to go through the papers. Because they're incorrect. They're normally incorrect because that's not the correct answer. That's the only reason why it's incorrect. Alright, so we're going to go through the short answer section first. The short answer section. So turn your papers to the short answer section and we are going to go through it. First question says identify any two colors of the Olympic ring. We have black, red, green, yellow, blue. Let's go through it again. Colors, identify any two colors of the Olympic ring. We have black, yellow, red, blue, and green. Next question says list two sports related careers. We have referees, we have coaches, we have physical education teachers, we have physiotherapists, we have sports doctors, we have dietitian, we have physiotherapists, we have massage therapists. We had quite a few that we could have written there. Next one says give two events of the modern Olympic Games. We have 100 meter, we have 200 meter. Alright, so I realize most persons for this question they put in track and field. Track and field is not the event. I asked for events. So events, not the sport. I wanted events. 100 meter, shot put, discus, those are events. Track and field, sport. That's not what I wanted. Next question, first question under anatomy and physiology says, name two types of synovial joints. We have ball and socket, we have hinge, we have pivot, we have gliding. If you did not get them correct, I'm expecting that you're to place them there. We have ball and socket joint, we have hinge joint, we have pivot joint, we have gliding joint. I'm at number 24. Alright, so I'm repeating for Matthew. Matthew, we have ball and socket joints. We have hinge joint. So ball and socket is one, hinge is the second one. What did I say? What was again? Ball and socket and hinge. And if you don't want to write that, you can write pivot. How much is my pass mark? If you're not club 65, then you're in trouble. Sure. Alright, so we're going to go to the next question. Oh, the next question is would have been the diagram of the spinal cord. Right? Just give me 1 second. Alright? So now we're going to place in. Remember, we got the words. And most persons got this section incorrect. So the top part The first part is the cervical, C-E-R-V-I-C-A-L. I don't have to spell it because the words are already there for you. First one, cervical. Second part is thoracic. Yes, sir. Alright, what you can do is around here, where the words are, just put the numbers there as I go through it, and then you place them where they're supposed to go. So number 1 is cervical, the top part is cervical, thoracic is number 2, lumbar is 3, sacral is 4, and coccyx is 5. That's the tail. I'm going to go again. First part is cervical, second is thoracic, third is lumbar, fourth is sacral, and 5 is coccyx. Lumbar is 3. Alright, so number 26 says, in treating a sprain to a footballer's ankle, the RICE, RICE procedure was used. Describe the treatment. Describe the RICE treatment. Yes,
Ice, command.
Not command.
Communicate.
No. Again, compression.
Elevate.
And elevate. So if you don't have all 5, then you would have been incorrect. I lose you, Mark? So I must wait? Okay.
Me not drop down.
No, you did better this time around. This test was easy. Can I move on now, Mark? Alright. So questions 28, another question that seems to be puzzling us. Identify 2 principles of training and conditioning. We have specificity. Campus here, it will go through the other day. Progression. Reversibility. Overload. Tedium. Please write them in. So pick any 2 that you want to write. You have overload, you have progression. Those are the easiest ones. Ricardo, when I come to class, and next class, I'm going to give you a paper so you can go home and work it out. I will not mark it because you have missed the test.
Monday morning.
Have we written in the answers? We have, which 2 do you want to write? So we have overload and progression. Overload, O-V-E-R-L-O-A-D. O-V-E-R-L-O-A-D. That's overload. Then we have progression. P-R-O-G-R-E-S-S-I-O-N. Progression. And the final question on the paper says, give 2 components of a training session. Warm up, cool down. Or main activity. Alright, so now we're going to go through the multiple choice section. Question 1 says, a break in the bone is usually as a result of trauma is known as fracture. So if you don't have fracture, stick it. Fracture. Number 2, dash occurs when the skin rubs on other surfaces. Blister. Number 3, in the RICE procedure, what does the letter R stands for? Rest. For which one?
D.
For number 3, D, rest. Number 4, speed is A, the ability to move the body quickly. Number 5, pre-season is known as A, the time before competition. A. Our next question. Question 6. In the FITT principle of training, F stands for
Frequency.
frequency. A sprain is defined as no, not A. B. Ligament damage to a joint. Please remember to circle them if you did not get them correct. You are going to see this question again. You see Rihanna pick face, pick bump out her face.
No bump.
Hey. You all cannot say I didn't go through the paper with you, you know. Yes, you may. Question 8 says strained muscles are caused by A. Overstretching. Number 9 says overuse injuries are caused by A. The body over again over a period of time. Number 10. Hypothermia can be caused by being in the cold. Number 9, our 7th cervical vertebra is the dash vertebra. Smallest. A. Number 11, our skeleton is divided into the axial and the dash skeleton. The answer is A, appendicular. Number 12 says cooling down is done A, after vigorous workout. Number 13 says fitness is the answer is B, the ability to meet the demands of the environment. Number 14, which of the following procedures must be followed in conducting training sessions? B. Warm up, main activity, cool down. And this question tells me that you all don't read with understanding, because this question gives the answer for question 29. Number 15. Which of the following systems sends messages between the brain and the body? The answer is A, nervous system. Question 16. Which of the following techniques is used to treat the sprain of the ankle? D has to be rice. Question 17. Bones can be classified into groups as short, long, flat, or irregular. To which group do the vertebrae belong? D, irregular. Question 18. Which of the following is the lowest level of organization in the human body? A, cell. Everybody should have get that. Yeah, man, I realized that you had the correct answer and then you decided to go with the wrong one. Question 19 says the essential components of the circulatory system are D. The heart, the blood, and the blood vessels. Guys, lungs are not a part of the circulatory system. Lungs are part of our respiratory system. Question 20 says the international governing body for cricket is the ICC, International Cricket Council. How hard was this paper now? On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard was it? I asked a question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard was it? 3?
5. I wrote this one with me.
Well, there's the one here. The whole paper only you. Because some mistake where you make, you should not make. You passed it, but you have improved. Didn't you get less than that in the test before? So you are improving. So there's more room for improvement. As I said before, the first test was a base for us to stand on. Simply means we should not be getting less than what we had gotten first. We are now at the end of another amazing class, and I'm sure you enjoyed it. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, share, and leave a comment.